Hey guys, Ash here from C4 Tech, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. So, I've been on a little bit of a hiatus because I was kind of tired of doing the same old unboxings and same old reviews. It was just nothing fresh enough for me. So I thought, let's look for something fresh from what's already happened. So today we're going a little retro. With the original Galaxy Note 1. This is not the original box, but hey, I managed to get myself a refurbished unit, and today I'm going to be unboxing it, and let's take a look at where the Galaxy Note magic started, the first Samsung Galaxy Note. So this is the box that it comes in. Now, as you can see, this is basically a refurb. So this is not the original box. If you can look closer, you can see that this has actually been printed. Samsung's original boxes look a little better. I had, like C4 Tech, I started it with the Galaxy Note 7. Unfortunately, I kind of lost that phone. We have no clue where it went. So my wife loves that phone, so I thought, hey, let me take this as a chance to buy another one. So 5.3 inches WXGA HD Super AMOLED. So 5.3 was so huge that this was being called a phablet, a phone-tablet hybrid. It's got a dual-core processor, a gig of RAM, 8 megapixel rear, 2 megapixel front, and then smart art by S Pen. That's how they started with marketing it. And GPS GLONASS, HD record and playback, 2500 milliamp hour battery. This is the GT N7000. So anyways, opening it up, Galaxy Note 1. Refurbished. So with the refurb, you don't get a lot of your regular box contents, but here, hey, we've got a quick start guide. Nice. Now, at this point, Samsung was doing way too many revisions for their phones when they were selling. This is a micro USB cable and adaptive fast charging. No way. This is original charger. This says 10 watts max. Anyways, and there are a pair of earphones. I most definitely know that this is not the original, but the phone is. So let's remove this. So at this point, especially in the US, they were selling different kind of phones. So the US variant did not come with a physical button. Instead, it had 4 capacitive keys. So let's actually open it up. You remember back when unboxings included opening up the back panel? Let's go back to that now. So refurbished battery, 3500 mAh. And let's remove that. So this was a mini SIM. Mini SIMs used to be a thing. Dedicated micro SD card slot. The first freaking S Pen. It had a button. And Samsung actually used to provide, it's not here, but replacement tips for these S Pens in the box, which is something they don't do anymore. They used to provide like 5 or 6 of them, then that became 2, and now it's not even there. So anyways, let's boot this up. So we've got Corning Gorilla Glass protection. That is something this phone had. GT N7000. So this is the Exynos variant. And it's got a plastic side, plastic back. Ooh. I mean, Samsung AMOLEDs look great, right? I mean, even now, what has it been? 10 years in the future? The panel still looks wow. But then this, I'm pretty sure nobody is missing Touchwiz. But hey, here's, anybody remember Chat On? Man, I feel old. S Note, Chat On. Phone doesn't feel horrible. I mean, it's not fast or anything, of course. It's an 11-year-old phone, 10-year-old phone. Oh, the nature sounds. There's so much nostalgia here. I mean, as much as we hate on Touchwiz, I mean, the nature sounds and stuff, it was quite innovative when it came out. Android 4.1.2, Jelly Bean. 4.1.2 is Jelly Bean, right? Yes, Jelly Bean. I think pressing this does something. Oh yeah. Flicking jelly beans. the S Pen feels weird. I'm not sure if it's because this is not a first party S Pen, or is it because S Pens have improved so much over time that I just can't recall how they were back then. I mean, I really wish I still had my original Note 1. I really loved that phone. It was kind of sort of. You know what? Let me actually cut into a clip from my original review.
So overall, the phone is pretty good. It's big, it's huge, and it's amazing. Definitely not a replacement for a tablet, but a very good replacement for a phone, and the browser and everything is very good.
So that's how far we've come. So what else? What do we do? Oh yeah, the camera. It used to take a huge amount of time to jump from the camera to the, selfie. From the camera to the gallery. So let's actually take a picture. So guys, I did shoot a few pictures around the house, and I just wanted to show you how these turned out. Now, if you look at these, and you're gonna have to wait to look at these because, hey, now the detail, it still seems good enough, but I'd probably say one of the biggest changes over time, it's gotta be the dynamic range. As you can see, things get overexposed and the blacks get crushed a lot here. And again, in this picture, you really can't see the back. Again, over here, the dark, there's a lot of detail being lost in the shadows. And I feel that's one of the areas, I just thought it was something quirky when I actually used this camera. The shutter lag, of course, that's one thing that's been ironed out in recent years. See, that's how long it used to take for. This issue persisted till the Galaxy Note 4, till they moved from this to. It was called something else before being called Samsung Experience. I don't remember exactly. If you do, leave a comment down below. So it's a 32-bit processor. A lot of things are not gonna run, but hey. Anyways, guys, now this display, it's a 800p display. It's 16:10. That's not an aspect ratio you commonly see. In fact, apart from Samsung went to 16:9 right after this. The next phone had a 768p display, if I can recall correctly. So that was HD. It actually lost a little bit of pixel density by moving from 16:10 to 16:9. Oh yeah, so 16:10. Do you guys know any other brands that use 16:10? As far as I can recall, Meizu did it initially, and I don't remember any other brand using 16:10. If you do recall something, let me know. And this was the Note stuff. So, this kind of, it wasn't this bad when it launched, as in there wasn't this much lag, but Touchwiz at that point, Android overall was not as smooth as it is today. There was a huge day and night difference between Androids and iPhones at that point because of this. I think they've changed the display because in the refurbishing process, because there's no way the display still looks this nice, as in scratchless for a used phone. So I'm guessing that's why the digitizer is a little finicky. So at that point, this was something phenomenal. The S Pen wasn't something that people actually expected on an Android phone. Capacitive screen stylus was associated more with resistive screens, right? Nokia Express Music 5800 and the likes of that. So people weren't really, the moment you said stylus, people are associating with resistive screens. So which is why this phone initially, it came under a lot of scrutiny. People weren't really happy about such a huge phone, this was a behemoth size back then. So a phone this big with a stylus, it wasn't expected to do well, but we know what happened, right? It went on to be one of Samsung's best performing phones ever, best performing series ever. From a software perspective, we had all of this, direct call, a lot of motion controls, which were kind of something Samsung was doing at that point. And with the S Pen, the hovering pen icon was something they were doing. And there were some gestures as well. Okay, open a menu, open pop-up note, capture the screen, cut out an image, select text. Okay, so this is what they changed. This is, at this point, since the S Pen couldn't really hit the capacitive keys, they had these. They went away with the Galaxy Note 2 when the S Pen could be used to, get your capacitive, tap on your capacitive keys. Ooh, such a blast from the past. You guys remember when the Play Store used to look like this? Let's see if Oceanhorn actually runs. This is a demanding title, to be honest. And I'd be surprised if it loads up. And I just switched the display to Vivid. So, I mean, AMOLEDs have that wow factor. Doesn't matter if it's like a 11-year-old. That's not bad, right? I mean, of course, it's not being super smooth or anything. But something like Oceanhorn still runs on it. There are severe slowdowns, but I'd still call it playable. That went much better than I expected. And of course, we're doing retro, so there's no way you guys know I'm not gonna leave without, running something. Okay, that's me dying. That's SNES 9X. It's not half bad here for SNES emulation. Yep, that seemed to do the trick. And guys, here's that Android Pie I mentioned in the title. There's actually a port of Android 9 Pie available via XDA, and the developer has pretty much made everything but the camera work. Of course, it doesn't work great, but the fact that this is technically possible begs the question, Samsung stopped at Android 4.1.2. Unpaid developers have managed to pull it along to Android 9. So how many more updates could a brand have provided if they so chose to? And all this ties square neatly into the planned obsolescence argument. That's a topic I'd like to broach in an entirely separate video. How are brands, making sure people keep buying more and more devices that they might not actually need. Now, if that's a topic you'd be interested in watching a video on, let me know in the comments below and I'll try to get it done. Anyway, coming back, the display, it's still, as of today, very beautiful. I really think that's something they've done very well here because, hey, this was 2011, they've got an 800p display on it, and this was 32,000 rupees. And today, in 2021, they've got an HD screen and a phone selling for 20-ish. So yeah, Samsung was doing great back then. And even now, their flagships they are. So any which ways, guys, I just wanted to go back and take a look at this phone. I managed to get my hands on one and I was really excited to do a video about it. So this is a very different kind of video. I am going to be doing quite a few of these. So if you did like it, if you want to see something different from the regular unboxings and reviews and whatnot, leave a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. And I guess that's pretty much it. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4E Tech and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.